Is Helldivers 2 pay to win? But before I answer that question, however, I need to explain how it can be seen as a pay to win game. Right here we have War Bonds, which is a premium battle pass, if you will, and each will cost $9 to $15 depending on where you live. So far there is 3 paid ones and a free one. The free one is 3 times bigger than the paid ones, and each premium war bond has 3 primary weapons, 1 secondary weapon, a booster, different armor types which have different special perks on them, so some may be better than others depending on the intended use and situation, and a bunch of cosmetics as well. That in mind, is it pay to win? I'm gonna say no. But before you hate or before you agree, let me tell you why. So here you can see my Helldivers 2 purchase, which is the only purchase I've made in Helldivers, which is a package of 1,000 super credits. I haven't made any other purchases apart from this. So that means I have obtained 2,000 super credits in under 81 hours of playtime. Chuff that off to every 50 hours you get 1,200 or 1,000 depending on what you play and how you kind of want to farm it. I've never personally went and farmed super credits. Maybe I've gotten a bit lucky, but I usually only play level 8 and level 9 difficulty. I'm not sure if that increases the spawns. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I do always go check all the little activity finders on the minimap to get all the samples and the side missions as well. And because some people might not have my luck or my gameplay style, here's another post from Reddit saying he got 50 hours of gameplay to earn 1k super credits, which is pretty good, I'd say. And there's also another Steam version where he's saying he got 25 credits, super credits per hour, which is pretty darn good as well. So these are 2 different other perspectives that you can kind of juggle and make up your own opinion about, but it's not incredibly difficult to get these super credits. On the basis of my personal experience with this game so far is that it's not pay to win, it's more of pay to progress and to unlock other things due to how much time you might have to put into it. Because some people only got an hour or 2 hours a day to play their favorite game, so unlocking these war bonds can be considered a little bit taxing, and that option to buy the super credits are there for those kind of people. But in that sense, some people don't want to spend money on the game because they've already bought it. But compared to a lot of the other video games currently, this is not aggressive. It is like the most passive microtransactions ever, and it allows people that can't grind to pay for that war bond and upgrade it and get the new weapons and the new armor and the new boosters and whatnot, which I think is a good thing to have. But some people might disagree on me. They'd say, oh, everything should be unlocked. But some people simply do not have the time to grind and get all them super credits by playing the game itself. So in that sense, I think it's completely acceptable and completely fine. The second point is the guns in the war bonds are not that good at all compared to the base war bond. If you've played quite a lot, you do realize that the best guns are in the normal war bond and you get all the good stuff, stratagems from just unlocking in-game anyway. So the only kind of beneficial products you get in the war bond is just for your innovation of how to play the game, essentially. The incendiary shotgun, for example, is a good variant of the normal breaker shotgun, and I think it's really good on bugs, but it's still not as good as the breaker variant, which you get in the normal war bond. And I still prefer to use the weapons in the normal war bond, which is free. And I don't know if this is an intentional or they just haven't really put too much effort into the stats and statistics of these new weapons they've been releasing. But so far, out of the 3 war bonds, most of the guns in those war bonds are not that good. So I don't see the pay to win aspect, because you're not paying to get these guns because they're not going to make you win any better. They're not that great. You're better off using the other ones to win more, if that's the concept of pay to win. And even then, it's not even a multiplayer game, so you're not paying to get better guns to beat other people. You're basically paying to get guns that are not even that good to play the game and potentially win. So that's why I think Helldivers 2 has been painted wrong in a weird limelight in social media currently, that people think that this game is pay to win due to the 3 war bonds already. And that's another thing people talk about, is that there's already 3 war bonds. That's 30 bucks or 45 Australian that you want of content that's behind a paywall. But that really defeats the kind of the purpose of it, because you can earn these credits in game pretty easily, but you do have to put a little bit of time into the game. And honestly, if you're just playing the game and having fun, like, that goes very quickly, because I've played 80 hours and I just had an absolute blast. And the next minute I was like, oh, I've got nearly 1,000 credits. I'm just gonna buy the war bond, because I only bought one war bond and I bought the other two by just playing the game. So that's 2,000 super credits in 80 hours. And there's also other farming techniques. So if you really don't want to spend money, you can go farm like 500 super credits in an hour doing like this strategy. You can easily Google it. That option is there. And you get rewarded for playing the game. Sure, it's not on the main missions you get rewarded for them, but when you go out and do some exploring and do the side missions, you kind of find these activities that lead you to getting these super credits. So at the end of the day, it's your opinion if you think it's pay to win, but factually speaking, it's not pay to win because nothing in the war bonds make it easier to play the game. So TLDR, you're speaking out of your ass. Also, what are you doing, mate? Watching a YouTube video? Should be out there liberating, soldier. Come on, mate.